Herkese selam arkadaşlar. Bugün Creed Valhalla'da sizlerle birlikteyiz. Demin önce buraya geldim, manastıra. Bu binanın tepesindeydik zaten. Aşağı indim ve birdenbire oyun komple kapandı. Bilgisayar falan komple kapandı. Böyle anlamsız bir şey oldu. Ben de anlayamadım zaten. Neyse. Adamla buluştuk. Adam bize dedi ki Mesih'in amelleri nedir dedi. Ve biz de şimdi onun için bakacağız bakalım da. Tamam. Ağlapadan şuradaki adam yani. Bir rahip çıktı. Ne diyor şimdi? Vaftiz hikayesi. Tanrı'nın ruhu sulara ve Şeria nehrini suluduğu için İsa tüm günahlarından arındı. Ne diyor burada? Diriliş hikayesi. Mezarında yeryüzü sallandı ve onları ölüler arasında neden yaşayan aradıklarını soran bir melek göründü. Dirildi. Dağın üstünde havalileriyle yürüdü. Yüzü güneş gibi parladı. Giysileri ışık ve bembeyaz oldu. Bir dakika, ne diyor şimdi? Papaza göre diyor ki su ile başlıyor, ışıkla devam ediyor, toprakta bitiyor. Okey.
Speak the deeds of Christ in order.
Şimdi
God breathed on the water and in the Jordan River.
His baptism.
Sonra yüzü güneş gibi parladı.
His transfigure.
The women came with offerings, but
his and Jesus said,
Ben de
I am the
yanlışıyım.
light
Beni
of the
her kim
world.
takip ederse hiçbir
Whoever
zaman
follows
karanlıkta
me will
yürümeyecek.
never.
are the riddles done?
That is not for me to decide, for I am not the one who summoned you. If you follow, I will lead you to him.
Cidden mi? Yalnız bizim pelerin ilk defa ısırayım, bu görüntüye bir hani bu göreve bir şey olduğunu ısırayım.
Now all I get is silence. Who am I to meet?
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush! Your prattling offends God's ears. We're here. May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul thrones, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
I learned that your God fears death, just as mine do, just as every man does.
Yet through our Lord, we may achieve life everlasting in his glorious presence. Perhaps you...
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke is a member of the Order as well. The wolves biting at my skirts grow craftier by the day.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. 3 men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your God. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances.
Evet,
When I
doğru.
received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. If I made it easy for them, they might even return Sigurd to me.
I would return him to you myself, if I knew where they were holding him. But Fulke's treachery has blindsided me as well.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust.
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the west gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come.
Şimdi hemen envantere geldik. Evet. Her tarikatta mı bulundu? Sekans psikobondu öldüğüne inanılıyor. Demek ki ölmemiş abi. Dar ağacı alfabetinin hukuk formlarına zarar vermek istiyor. Tilek alfabenin eğitim rezervasyonuna zarar vermek istiyor. Okey. Envanter diyelim. Burada mı? Ha, burada. Hı, bu varmış. Şu neydi? Şuna bakmak istiyorum ben. Şurada da bir şey var.
I need to find this reeve, Goodwin. Are you spying on me?
Scarpa, she's onto us.
Condemnabitur inconvenientes calciamentas sunt mihi. Bono autem ut Deus vult.
Gerek yok.
Here! This way.
Hello, happy visit. Finish you!
Is this what you want, you filthy swindler? A pond full of pith? I'm happy to oblige. You don't give me Alfred's jewel,
Someone disagrees with Alfred educating the people of Winchester. Goodwin gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him? Papers thrown in the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks, while the guards destroying evidence. broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison. The guards here are vigilant. Be my eyes, Zunin.
Allah seni kahretsin, şey zannettim.
We must ring the bell!
Must be blocked from the other side. Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
Dediğim şey aşağıda, oraya geleceğim. Şu üst taraftaki şu şeyi alayım bir. Hayır. Yoksa şuradan mı? Evet. Bir aşağı katta. Okey.
Can't. Need to get on the other side.
Oğlum şey yapmadık mı şimdi? Kırmadık mı? Ha, buraya kırmışız biz. Altınkini nasıl kıracağız o zaman?
Brave Selwyn ordered executions for petty theft and mudslinging. A husband and wife, to be carried out soon.
Sol tarafta hemen bir şey, kapı varmış. Hemen bir üst katta, hemen burada. Acaba şurada mı?
Evidence against the Order of Ancients. Stolen from Goodwin?
Balta fırlatması mı? Okçulukta bir de. Ne alaka bu? Deneriz. Fakat 3'tekini falan beğenmedim ben.
A Dane in Winchester. These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find...
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find.
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't...
I have your papers here, taken from the captain.
A marvel. History will name you the protect...
And not lost on me. Now let us go before they discover their eel has...
Let's regroup beyond the walls. Get round the side.
I am grateful for your help.
It is a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favorite reeve.
This so-called order and nothing...
Shit peddlers who have wormed the
I didn't catch your name.
Eivor of the Raven clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name does not rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our 3 heretics smoulder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and
Alfred believed at least one is dead. Your bishop, Aelfirth, was the 6th.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that...
I found this nailed on a door. The quill wields words like a knife.
A disputation of tutelage.
The gallows. What do you know?
Must be another reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to meet up.
The gallows had your...
Reeve Selwyn, of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a...
Could it be another?
He's the man. End his terror,
Nerede bu? Burada. Severiz.
Is this what you want? A pond full of piss? I'm happy to oblige.
The Lord works in mysterious ways, taking his servant in so terrible a fire.
Bishop Aelfirth.
Ne oluyor gene burada ya?
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfirth, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfirth was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is a baying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your cankerous soul.
Siktir.
There are rats in the grain store, and Alfred has set the traps. You cannot steal and be welcome at our hearts. You cannot slander and keep your tongue. You cannot walk freely through our streets, mocking our laws, our king's edicts. And so I ask, who has the right to determine the fate of the perverse, if not the goodly people of Winchester? I am but your humble servant. Leona, you have been found guilty of harlotry and defamation. May God have mercy on your puck.
There is no longer freedom in Winchester.
None are safe from his blade.
Hey, fellas!
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove. You grind your heels into the backs of freedmen, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree.
Remain steadfast!
Evet arkadaşlar, görüşürüz.